I just got off the phone with my darling wife, who made the comment, Garen, you've been on a weight loss journey for the last month. What do you want for lunch? Now, this weight loss journey, as she puts it, is where I went from 204 pounds down to 180 pounds in 8 weeks. That's 3 pounds a week. That's 24 pounds. That's freaking insane. That's not a weight loss journey. That's a weight loss free fall. I leapt out of a weight loss airplane and began plummeting towards the earth, seeing the forest beneath me. And beneath the forest are brambles, and under those brambles are probably rocks. And after those rocks are going to be like a stream. And I'm hurtling towards it going, there goes a pound, there goes a pound, there goes a pound, there goes a pound. Oh my gosh! I'm going to die. Now mind you, I didn't. I turned out just fine. It's not been a weight loss journey. It's been a weight loss free fall. So, this is my basically saying, woohoo, look at that. I lost a crap ton of weight really freaking fast. Now, was it sustainable? No. Is it going to stay off? I don't know. But for my major goal of getting back down to 150 pounds, I'm now 30 away. That's really cool. I've made really good progress. Anywho, wasn't a weight loss journey. It was a weight loss free fall. So we know that that type of weight loss is not sustainable. Well, after that, we picked up and we went down to Florida for a week. And, we did the Disney thing, and that was great. And for any of you that have ever taken the time to pick up and go down to Disney and do the Disney thing, which we love, you know that the food is, well, it's a big part of the experience. Now, how do you lose that kind of weight, pick up, go to Disney, and then not gain a crap ton of weight back? Well, you do. So I actually rebounded about 7 pounds coming out of that. And I'm sure part of it was water weight, but whatever. I digress. So we got home and the actual sustainable part is kicking in to where, standing desks are a thing. And we're actually making meals that are high in vegetable content, great in protein, low in sugar and carbs. We're finding ourselves back on the treadmill and the bike. We're doing those things that are sustainable, that are going to help us drive these numbers lower. Now, Andrea's going to tell you all about it here in a minute or two, but even though she's had some distinct failures in the past, she's experiencing some pretty mighty wins. So, good stuff's happening. So, follow along. Let's go. Now tell the people how cool we are, that they should like and subscribe.
People, these are my parents. I love these parents very much. So please, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. Thank you.
What sound does the bell make?
Ding! Like Taco Bell. If you like Taco Bell, you're going to love this channel. Ding!
I do love Taco Bell. I went for a mile run, walk, something like that. Just shy of a mile a little bit earlier, so she's actively working on her mile. And while she does that, I'm actually, making food. What are we having? Good question. We're having green beans and cornbread and chicken with a 0-calorie, 0-point barbecue sauce, sugar-free. It's made by Kinder, or 10-calorie, whatever. And we're going to throw that in a pan and we're going to cook it up. So we're going to have cornbread muffins, green beans, and barbecue chicken for dinner. And Andrea's going to keep working pounds off. I don't know. She's still working out.
So what are you doing?
I'm walking. What I need, it turns out, is like a third person to be a cameraman. Where's Lily when we need her? She's a punk.
So we just ate dinner.
We did.
It was terrible.
It was not terrible. So they see it, you don't. But I was like, well, Andrea's downstairs. I'm making dinner, and here's what we're having. And I showed them what it was before it was cooked. And I don't know if, so you didn't like it? The chicken was dry. The cornbread was good.
The cornbread was good. And the green beans weren't terrible, but probably not.
So what you're saying is that you hate my chicken breast and the barbecue sauce.
It was dry and it was Not sweet.
It was not sweet. Barbecue sauce, specifically diet barbecue sauce, it turns out is really not good. So, what you gonna do? The plan for this week is honestly going to be more of the same, I think.
But we're still doing our intermittent fasting.
Yeah, we are still intermittent fasting. We're still doing a 16-8.
We're still trying not to drink except for on Fridays.
Yep, keep consumption down on Fridays.
And now we're trying to get a little bit of movement in.
Now we're doing movement. So where I would usually be on the treadmill or the bike, we're outside. But you know what's really cool that I don't think anybody's going to notice or care about? It's been like 100 and some odd degrees, or it felt like that forever. I'm wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, it's sweater weather again. For a minute, it's going to be 85 by Wednesday.
Yeah, 85 is going to suck. So.
Hi.
Hello.
Hayden's been gone almost 4 weeks already.
almost 4 weeks already. We saw him today, though.
We did on Facebook on a live stream.
Yarp, and so he looks all like he's had the daylights beat out of him in a good way.
He does.
He's
My
growing
poor
up.
baby. I write him all the time.
I do too. He gets a letter every day.
Well, not quite every day.
All right, so you got something fancy on your wrist. What is this?
Okay, so I am wearing 2 wrist thingies at the moment.
This is like Wonder Woman. Pa-chow, pa-chow, pa-chow.
This one is a Fitbit Sense.
Yes, it is.
It is annoying.
Isn't that the one that gives you 140,000 steps in the middle of the night and it says congratulations on your
It actually hasn't done that in a hot minute, but yes, it was recording steps in my sleep. This one is an Amazon Halo. It's spying on me in a whole different way.
Yes.
So this one reports my steps, my ECG,
All your biometrics.
my sleep habits. It can track female reproductive stuff if I wanted to.
Take that. 0, 0,
Off.
0.
I was so excited. Off. But this one is your standard Fitbit health tracker, and I have been with Fitbit since it was a Kickstarter. I was on the hunt to replace it.
Okay.
So I've been running it only since yesterday. And I turned on the premium features like tone.
Okay, so what kind of stuff does it do?
Well, it tracks all the traditional things like steps and sleep and heart rate, but it also tracks my tone and apparently my body composition, but I haven't taken the pictures yet to try that out.
That's actually a really cool feature. You'll hate it. Everybody will hate it, but they'll love it.
Now, what I don't love is the battery draw. Because I'm letting it pay attention to my tone, the battery is lasting a day.
Yeah, and they said that was an issue. When you're actively listening to your stuff, yeah.
The only thing I don't like about this so far is it doesn't have a screen. So it's easier to blend in, I guess, with my everyday wear, but I like having a screen.
I like having information on my wrist. I like metrics.
Yeah.
Metrics are good. So we came back from Disney.
Yeah.
And that was a trip.
Well, so I came back from Disney with a really big number on the scale. And of course, we were on vacation. But
yeah.
I was looking at the information from when we very first started all this back in January, when we started as a couple, not when I started. I am 20 pounds heavier than when I began. This is a problem.
Okay. So what wins, other than this nifty toy, have you had this week?
Wins?
Yeah, everybody's got wins, whether they know it or not.
I'm technically down some weight, but not very much.
Okay. Well, how much is not much?
I'm down like 2 or 3 pounds now. I was down 5.
So if we roll back, which you didn't see it yet because power of editing, at the beginning of this one, I talked about how I was losing like 3 pounds a week doing that whole free fall that you were like, what the heck is going on for 8 weeks?
That wasn't healthy.
I even explained that point. It was not healthy nor sustainable. Don't ever do that. How I cranked out 3 pounds a week. And so when you're like, well, I'm down 3 pounds this week, and you say it like it's not a big thing. That's a big thing.
Well, okay. Yes and no. It is a big thing. The smaller you get, 3 pounds is a bigger number.
Yes.
But when you're my size, 3 pounds is an accidental normal fluctuation.
Well, don't disparage it because any loss is a good thing. So take the win and own it.
Well, and the goal is to get down in size by January.
Yep.
Because I want to go on an airplane.
Yeah. So there's 2 commitments that you've made. that are gonna bite you in the butt here in a second. One is, yes, you're gonna ride in an airplane and you need to lose some weight. It's like, you know what I'm about to bring up and you hate me in advance. And two,
Nope.
before the boy left.
Yeah, I said something to encourage the boy.
You did.
You're running with it, though.
I know. What did you tell him?
I told him I'd try to make it to 4 miles an hour.
4 miles an hour. Well, good.
I probably could go longer if I tried.
I'll support you in that.
Uh-huh.
You're like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
and
this
I hate
is
everything
stupid, and
about
I hate
it.
everything about it.
Oh, heavens. Well, not every week can be I screwed up.
I know.
screwed
I feel like every week has been.
It is. So how do we change that? I'm actively fighting my way through a rebound.
All right.
You're
right.
You're actively looking at, I might start eventually.
You're absolutely right, Garen. I do need to make effort.
You said you can't even keep a straight face. No, don't put this on me. This is all you. You want to be skinny or not?
I do. I want it very badly.
Do you?
I do.
You sure?
Yes.
You positive?
Yes.
Because you don't look the part.
Did you just call me fat or a liar?
Yes. I got nothing for it. I got nothing.
You're right.
I am right.
I have been resisting.
Very hard.
Very hard. I don't know why. I wish I did. I'm going to assume that it's because I'm lazy and I am full of stress right now.
Okay. I'm going to agree with you on both of those fronts because gentlemen always agree with your wives. Unless you
Don't
shouldn't,
call her
then
fat
don't.
or a liar. That would be terrible.
Don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So accountability and commitments, those are a big deal because we're doing this on the fly, folks. So don't think any of this is pre-recorded. I mean, it is because it's edited, but none of this was pre-arranged. How are you going to be held accountable this week?
I have no idea. Do you have suggestions?
I do.
I'm hearing them for the first time, too.
Okay, so you're going to put yourself on the bike Monday and Thursday, right?
I will commit to putting my butt on the bike on Monday, and I will aim to put my butt back on the bike on Thursday, but I want the omission of if I'm still too sore, I can walk instead.
Yes. And then any day that you're not on the bike, with the exception of Friday evening, well, you'll do it during Friday day, is treadmill. Minimum of 30 minutes.
Okay.
She'll tell you about it next week, folks. Growth happens during the suck.
I feel like this is something I said to Hayden in a letter today.
Yes, it's exactly what you said to Hayden in the letter. Oh, you mean the growth happens in the suck?
No, what I said is that he needed to push past comfort because this is where the growth happens.
All right, I don't have time for any of this. I have a concert to go to. Thanks for stopping by. Ring the bell, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
Ding, ding.
That's my favorite part because then I get to go in and edit the noise. It's good. All right, we'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.